Welcome to Baller League Unfiltered. Raw, real, relentless. Welcome to the first episode of Baller League Unfiltered. Raw, real, relentless, talking to the people on the pitch and off the pitch behind this new era of football, the Baller League. I'm here with Sam Cox representing Yanited. Sam, thank you very much for agreeing to do this, being the first guest on Ball League Unfiltered. How you doing, first of all?
I'm good, thank you, mate. Can't complain. We've had a good week. We've got training tomorrow. The boys were excellent, I thought, on Monday. Thoroughly enjoying this whole Border League experience. I feel like everywhere I'm going, everybody's talking about it. More so than anything I've done in my actual playing or coaching, managing career. So, yeah, no, it's brilliant. I think the idea is it's a fantastic concept. It's exciting. You don't know what's going to happen from week to week, and yeah, I think it's good for football in general. I think it gives the average fan something else, a different platform to experience something different, and yeah, long may it continue.
Absolutely. Before we get into talk about Ball League, I just want to quickly point out that you're wearing an AFC Richmond jacket. Is there something you want to tell us?
No.
I guess I'll have to wait and find out for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I had I had an experience in the last series, which was fantastic. And then obviously I did a little stint in series 2, a few stuff behind closed doors, and I was in the last episode, I think it was. But yeah, obviously there's series 4 coming out, so yeah, I'm sure it's going to be an exciting one, different concept, but it should be good.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get straight into it then. I mean, let's not beat around the bush here. United, 2 wins on the trot, battered M5 FC, battered 26ers. I mean, it's been a good couple of weeks for yourself, for Angry Ginge, for the players, for the entirety of United.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, me, and I think we was quite strategic in the personnel and player that we drafted in on day one on draft night. I think I probably had a little bit of an advantage having played with a lot of the players that were in the draft, having been on the ground and probably done the non-league circuit, where a lot of these boys have come out of non-league environments and dropped down, and there's young boys that have come out of academies. So I'm quite well connected in that sense. So I'd like to think that I had an advantage, and I think Ginge knew that as well, which is why I think we aligned together, and it's worked really well. Ginger's a top man, and I think what he's doing is fantastic. He's himself. He doesn't beat around the bush. He says it how it is, and I think that's why he's so popular. But yeah, no, like I say, the boys have done fantastic the first 2 games. It is only the first 2 games, so we don't want to get too above our own heads. But head down, we've got another tough game coming on Monday against Dave's outfit, so it should be good.
Yeah, and I think after the first couple of games, I think we're starting to notice some real free-flowing attacking patterns. And, you know, one player that's probably, I'd say, instrumental to that, and has been one of the players of the season so far, is Harry Kane, spelled with an AI rather than an E. People won't get tired of hearing that. But yeah, Harry Kane's been an instrumental player for you guys. He's a really good player. He's very free-flowing, very open and free. I mean, how would you rate his season so far?
He's been top. Harry's been top, and I knew he would be. He was one of the picks that I had down beforehand. I've known Harry for a long time now, and he's been unfortunate in his own playing career, in his professional career, because he hasn't quite had the breakthrough that he would have liked, or played at the level that he would have liked. But I think this world of content and, you know, social media gives so many people an opportunity now to express themselves and show what they can do. And, you know, I've played in a lot of charity games with him, and he's been fantastic. He's a great human being off the pitch, lovely guy. He's great for the group. And one thing about the group, we've got some real honest people with a load of different personalities as well. We've got a really good blend, and I think that's why it's working at the moment.
Yeah, and just thinking back to that game against 26ers, you know, they'll want to come off the blocks, you know, firing after the first week. They've got their number 1 draft pick in the back line, Jardel Sterling. They were going to be up for that game, but it seemed like there was times on that occasion when United just continuously broke 26ers down. You could see the frustration on John Terry's face. I don't know what the view was from the touchline from your perspective, but it seemed like John Terry was frustrated after that performance last week.
Yeah, I actually spoke to him after the game. We had a long chat. He's a really good guy, and obviously he's had an outstanding career, and he's a legend of the game. But I think on the day we probably had a bit too much intensity for them, as well as the quality. But I think, like I say, going back to the picks that I made on draft night, I did pick players with a sense of knowing their physical attributes as well as their technical attributes as well. And I think that's where we probably have almost an advantage, where we've got some real physical players that can withstand the onset of, 15 minutes, 1v1s, defending, but then also on transitions going to attack. And I thought we was excellent at doing that. Although they scored first, I always felt we were in comfortable position and always knew that we would get something on the counter. And Harry scored an excellent equaliser, and from there we done really well. But yeah, John was definitely disappointed. But that's the game, and these games are so fast. You don't have time to, feel sorry for yourself. So if you're not doing great in a period of a game, you can concede 3 goals and you're out of it. So it's rapid, and you've just got to get on with it. Wipe your mouth and crack on.
Absolutely. And you spoke briefly about the opponents coming up on Monday, Santan FC. They've also made a fantastic start. 2 wins from 2. They've got Michael Hill, their #1 pick, who's been firing this season. They've got some pretty good players. I mean, don't want to give too much away in case Santan FC watch this video, but what's your kind of thought process going into that game? Is there anyone that you're particularly aware of? And, what do you think the plan could be to get around the Santan press?
Yeah, we know they've got some excellent players, and got some really good personalities as well. Obviously, they drafted in Nile Ranger last week as a wild card, and he was actually on the cusp of playing for us at one stage, but decided to play for Santan. So we know they've got some great players. Don Vos, he's had a fantastic career, and he's a top player and top man. And Hill, like you say, very good player. They've got good players, and each team have good players. But Santan's team, we know they're going to be a threat. How we're going to go about business, we're just going to be resilient. Really kind of mirror what we've done against 26ers, just trying to be hard to break down, be nasty out of possession, and then when we get moments in front of goal, getting our shots off. So yeah, we feel like we're going to be prepped. But as it goes on the day, you just don't know what's going to happen, especially with this game changer. That could flip a game on its head like pretty quickly. So you can almost be in an ascendant position, comfortable, like we were on Monday night, and then all of a sudden 7-2 goes to 7-5 in the space of a couple of minutes. So it's a real one that throws you off sometimes, but you just got to get on with it. But we're going to prep well, and hopefully we come out with another win.
Absolutely. And I said the final question really is, obviously I know we're only 2 weeks into this ball league season. We've got 9 weeks still to go. How strongly do you feel there's a chance that United could go all the way in that final tournament at the end of the regular season and win the inaugural ball league season? How strongly do you think your team's capable of winning this competition?
Of course, I think we've got a chance. I think we've got a real good chance. But it is only game 2. Like I say, we remain humble, PK humble, and yeah, we take each game as it comes. I know. I think all of us, we believe in each other's abilities and the cohesion that we've got. I think Ginger's ledge, and I'm doing the technical and the coaching, the tactical side of things. I think it's a real great blend between content creators, players, professionally and non-league. So we've got a real good group, and I'd be very surprised if we wasn't up there. But we take each game as it comes. We stay humble, and we try and stay at the top of the table.
Absolutely. Sam, thank you very much for coming on, and I'd look forward to hopefully seeing you on Monday.
No problem, mate. Thank you. Cheers, bruv. Good luck.